Well, everyone, I did this video the other day about iPhones, but I should have probably done it for both Android and iPhone. So essentially, if you're somebody who has bought an Android phone in the used market and very, very, very rarely in the new market, like a brand new device, you may actually end up having a problem with your Android device at some point. Now, this is not a guarantee, and it's kind of makes sense. Okay, every phone's going to have a problem. But specifically with this one issue, and I'm going to leave the brand new devices out of it because it's so rare that it happens like once every couple years and it's a big deal, just like how it just happened with this other iPhone. But essentially with these Android devices and iPhones, what will end up happening is if you buy a used Android device, let's say you go on eBay, you go on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, whatever the case is, and you buy a used Android phone, you may end up getting a perfectly working Android device at one point, but then slowly, maybe even after like a day or a week or 2 weeks, you'll see that your signal will stop working and you can't make phone calls. There's no signal for data. It still works as a phone, everything works. It's just the SIM card functionality doesn't work. And the reason this sometimes happens is because what ends up happening, it's very, very weird, but it makes total sense. The user or the original owner of that Android device will buy that phone on payments, or they either stole it from somebody and then resold it and then they just ended up reporting it. But most of the time what I've been seeing happening is that somebody will go ahead and buy a phone on contract and essentially pay it off every month. And usually there's some sort of insurance on it. They can get insurance on it and they'll essentially, try to, pawn that off. So they'll try to sell that Android device. And then what'll end up happening is once they get a seller, they'll go ahead and report that phone as stolen or missing. And then they'll basically blacklist that device. So you can't make phone calls or anything from it. And there's really no way to recover from that point. And then that original person who sold that phone will go ahead and get a brand new device or get reimbursed somehow from the original manufacturer. And it's just such a snaky way of going about it. I hate people like that so much. I've been stung by this with an iPhone that I bought a while ago. It was an iPhone 7, back in 2017, early 2017, and it was a weird experience, but luckily I was able to recover. And essentially I wasn't talking straight to the, actual owner. I was talking to a middleman, and essentially that company, bought the phone from somebody and that company sold me the phone. So I was able to return it from there. It was perfectly fine. But if you're somebody who is planning on buying a used Android device, I would highly recommend you to go ahead and get confirmation that the phone is fully paid off, whether that's a receipt, whether that's, online verification through their portal or something. There has to be some way for them to send you verification that that phone has been fully paid off. But I would say, especially if it's a new phone, but if it's an older phone like an iPhone 8, iPhone XS, even an iPhone 10, or sometimes those are usually more safer, but it's for those brand new phones, like those iPhone 12s, especially if it's a device where it says something like, oh, this phone has only been used for 1 week, I can prove it's been only used for a day or two, then I would be kind of suspicious and I would ask for verification that's been fully paid off. So that's essentially it. That's the number one thing I'd recommend you guys to look at when buying a used Android device. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much for you guys to hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.